we get our
All right, so
stuff.
Rogue's gone up a level. You neutralized the poison.
Yep.
And what about
Yeah.
neutralized the poison? Okay, so that's where we're at.
They got rid of it. Poison's gone.
We got a cleric.
Can we get the cleric to recharge our staff?
The you made it back to the horses. You found the ranger. Was still watching the horses. Brother Corbin wandered back. Brother Corbin's back.
Brother Corbin.
Well, it's it's Sister Corbin. Now.
Sister Corbin.
Oh!
She had the operation.
Brother Corbin ran into a sex chain spring, and he's now Sister Corbin.
She had a spell and implemented.
Stuff happens. What happens in
we don't ask.
what happens in Everclear? What happens in Everclear Lake stays in Everclear
Whatever
Lake.
makes you happy.
That's why they call it Everclear Lake.
For Clear Lake. An LSD forest.
Yeah.
LSD. LSD. LSD.
It's LSD.
They're cousins. They're not the same thing. You know, the elves are kind of trippy.
It's not a lover.
A
lover in the hole.
Yeah. You managed to save the brother of the other elf, who
No help to the other brother, that's for sure.
he went to. They decided to split up. He went back to report what had happened to the elves back in LSD Forest. So he went left, but you still got the other elf. He's going to try to lead you on the mission to save the Elven Prince. Hopefully, before it's too late.
Elven Prince is what we're after now?
Wherever
Yeah.
you add your level in.
Oh, good.
Which is nice.
So you guys decided to. After you left the Goblin Cave, you decided to head to the Myth Forest, to the other red dot. It's taken you 2 days, but it wasn't too difficult. Forest is kind of confusing, but with a ranger and a druid and a ranger and a druid, it wasn't too hard. And the rogue found 19 traps on the way.
By springing them.
By springing them all. You now have a broken leg and a broken arm, and you're missing half an ear.
He's like sitting like C-3PO in my backpack right now, right?
The ranger managed not to burn down the forest.
Hey. I was fun.
With his legs all
No, it took you about 2 days, but you finally arrived at the tower.
No.
The tower was in a huge clearing. It was actually kind of easy to see the tower when you got close enough to it. And as you come towards the clearing, you come out of the end of the clearing, you notice pretty visibly that there's a lot of dead elves around here. And the tower seems to have been damaged pretty significantly recently.
Say we don't climb it.
What sort of damage?
Not
Fire?
significant, but yeah, more fire and just kind of the results of a battle, basically.
Right, but looked like he was bombarded with like a
No,
catapult.
it wouldn't be like cannon. Like
Was it
catapult
caught on
or-
fire or was it shot with stone?
It's more, the more carnage is the dead elves that are around.
Search their bodies.
Yes.
They've been picked clean.
Bunch of naked elves.
They have elven.
got.
They have some weird
Written on
clothes
their
you've never
arm
seen
from
before.
somebody,
That's
probably.
Can
They got critted. See, they lost their armor.
What good is a battle?
What?
I identify?
Grave robbing.
they're
God,
elves.
they were all killed by
No,
those
I mean,
monsters.
Oh,
There's
no.
nothing left of their armor.
Your best guess is they are not the elves from your land.
So these are the weird elves.
Yeah.
Let's head in.
You head into the temple. You find more dead elves. You find some dead guard. Bodies everywhere.
I don't mind the look of this.
Do we find, so these things came in, there was some sort of battle. Do we find any bodies of what they were fighting against, the good guys?
Not that you can see yet.
Okay.
Eventually, you come to a huge. This temple basically is a huge open area, and at the middle of this huge open area inside, you come out on a balcony. You can see it's kind of balcony. There's a few rooms up here, but down there's a huge open area. And in the middle is some rubble that looks similar to the portal that you guys were at. It looks like there would have been a portal that stood there,
Well, this was a waste of time.
but someone or something happened here. This place is completely deserted at this point, other than dead bodies.
Okay.
It just smells
Should
funny.
we spend some
Yeah,
time
just get ghosts.
searching for loot or anything in the tower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just move around quietly. With a 26.
Yeah, you find a really nice looking treasure chest.
Turn around, set him down,
Yeah.
let him look at it.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure there's a trap on this thing.
I set
Really
the
nice
halfling
looking.
down next to the chest and run away.
Okay,
Alright, I'm going to examine this and see if there's traps on it.
go ahead. No traps.
Is it locked?
No.
Okay then, I will.
He's looking at me like, why? Not locked.
Go ahead and open it.
Sure, open it.
Nothing in it.
Mushroom cloud, game over.
Empty.
Just zooms way
It does
out.
look like it's been opened recently.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. This place is a complete bust. So, what do we know about this temple? Who was
Not a
living
lot.
in this temple? I mean, any evidence from the furniture, the drawings,
Not much furniture. Not very many drawing.
anything written anywhere?
I mean, you can tell it used to be. Your best guess is it used to be a temple to one of the old gods.
No writing in a language we recognize.
Probably a pretty. You can tell it's a pretty ancient temple. It was probably a temple to Ellendir way back before he died.
I don't know, would a cleric know something?
Is there any,
That's basically that gives you your best. The cleric gives you your best guess. It's most likely an ancient temple to Ellendir that had been abandoned
is there any
probably 500 years ago.
writing, scribe?
Yeah, different points, but nothing of the language you guys would have seen anytime recently.
Or I can decipher stuff.
It'd be beyond your abilities.
Okay.
So, is this place dusty, like cobwebs everywhere,
Not
spider webs?
particularly.
So it's been maintained by something.
Yeah, I mean it's not in the best shape, but you would assume that these guys built their portal here and kind of
Cleaned it up, maybe?
kept it somewhat decent. They didn't really fix a lot of. There's a lot of places that are kind of falling into ruin. They weren't too worried about fixing it as a stronghold.
Alright.
And you would know from general lore that you knew from general lore there's a temple that was here, but that nobody had really paid any mind to it for about 500 years.
Okay.
Which makes you also think that it is a temple to Ellendir when he died 500 years ago.
I said we head over to that camp.
So we're gonna take the long way. We're gonna walk it.
Well, the problem is none of you know a way over the mountains. There's a barrier that prevents people from going over the mountains.
We've got a ranger. Yeah.
What kind of area?
And a
A
badass
barrier
wizard.
that cannot be passed.
I do have endure elements.
You can pass
I
through
don't
it. Nobody has ever
I've cast
successfully
it
come
over
out the
there.
other side of the barrier.
You do?
He's talking
Oh,
about a
and that's a
magical
zero.
barrier.
It's a magical barrier.
It's like those magical when you're playing video games.
Yeah, it's the invisible.
No, you can walk into it. It's fine. It doesn't stop you from moving into it. It just
Thunk.
stops you from leaving it ever.
Oh, so we get in, but then we can't get back out.
Yeah.
That's one of those
let's just
missions
go around.
like.
It was created.
Through, but-
It was created when the guard and the Dark Elves were sent to the other land to keep them from coming back over.
So that rubble where the portal was in this place, is there any way to determine if this portal was also going back to that place? That camp?
Yeah, actually, I would assume you take a good time searching around. You find a document that links each one of these, starts linking the portals together with each other, basically. So you could tell that your portal links to that prison camp. This portal links to a city over here. The prison camp also linked to the orc portal over here. And some of the other portals, it just draws a, I'm not going to go through all the linkages, but it just kind of has it mapped out of which portals can go to which other portals.
So which portal is only the orc place that went other that the
Yeah,
remaining
the
ones
one in
that
the
went?
orc lands goes to there.
Do you have any other portals?
But you
over
also
there?
find that you also find information about a secret passage under the mountains
There we go.
that happens to be right about here.
Okay, can you turn it so we can actually see?
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
right here. Well, it's hard for me to turn it. You can see and I can see. Well, it happens to be right here.
What's that dot next to it?
That is Fort something or another. Fort Dronther.
That's a human fort?
Yes, Fort Dronther. It's a human fort.
Let's go.
Let's go to the fort. And then from there on to the secret passage.
So you would assume, looking at the map, that somehow or another they had to come over here to build the portals inside. And judging by what you've seen, they basically, since they couldn't go over the mountains,
Yeah.
they dug under the mountains
Yeah.
and came out. And they built the portals, and their plan is to teleport everything into this territory and
Yeah.
do what they got to do.
What are the odds of that fort still being held by humans?
We'll find out when we get there.
From the Myth Forest, it would take you
Do we have horses?
a day to get to the fort. Volunteer.
We used to.
No, orcs killed your horses.
Okay.
As customary in John games.
You had them for. The ranger was sleeping and orcs came and killed. No, you have
The highest honor any orc can get is a medal of horse killing.
the achievement of horse killing.
You have slain 10 horses. You are now one of
Well, that makes
our
sense because the high chieftain is
Hoof of an iron cross or something.
Yeah.
the high chieftain is Marek horse killer, so it makes sense.
Okay.
Nah, it takes you a day to get over there.
When we approach, what do we say?
A fortress surrounded by tall walls with a bunch of humans on it,
Cool.
It's not on fire or anything.
watching you ride up,
Cool, right? We have horses
and
again?
they now draw some bows and tell you to stop.
I stop.
Yep. He's not.
I assume everybody's gonna follow. I haven't heard from Tracy yet, so he's still riding. Okay. Oh, no, didn't stop fast enough. You take 10 damage.
Whoop.
Gosh. Halt! Who goes there?
We do.
That's pretty obvious. State your business.
You started talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, you took
You just jumped right
Yeah.
in.
that's
State
all
your
you know.
business.
We're here to get some supplies before going over to the Darklands.
That. Wait, what?
I slap my forehead.
Say that again. I misheard you.
Apparently you did not.
We're going to stop to get some provisions before heading over to the Darklands.
She said it again.
Did you hear? The Darklands?
Yes.
How exactly do you plan to do that?
This tunnel over here.
Really now? A tunnel that no one's ever heard of before. And you so happen to know where a tunnel is.
We have a map. Whoever took the map.
We're travelers, just want to water our horses.
Why would you want to go to the Darklands?
We don't. She's. I don't know what she's talking about. She's a jokester. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
That voice
Oh,
came up to her.
She's
okay.
kidding with you.
She's a little disillusioned
It's just a little
that wasn't
practical
making
joke.
very much sense.
from
Yeah.
the trip.
No, we
that
just
poison
want-
got to her a little bit too much.
We just want to wire the horses, maybe get some food, and then we'll be on our way.
Kind of a strange party here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
We were hunting actually. We heard there was orc war bands in the area.
This is not very safe. The orcs are getting more and more aggressive for some reason.
So we're just out here clearing them out, doing our civic duty.
All right. Well, I'll let you 5 in. He has to stay out.
If he can't go in, I'm not going in.
We're not letting any elves in here. The other elf has to stay out too.
Okay.
Well, if you see smoke, you know it's okay.
Bring your Nagasumi here.
Don't burn down the forest.
All right, peace.
Don't burn down the forest while we're
I
gone.
think it's the ranger.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, that's outside, right.
Yeah. No, you're a ranger. You're kind of used to being out in wilderness.
I'll leave it up to the ranger. You want us to stay with you out here, or
The ranger and the
are you okay
druid.
being on your own for a day? Or on
Oh,
a
yeah,
day?
they won't be fighting nature at all.
Yeah, I'll try keeping him busy. Make sure he's stuffed in the backpack good
No,
enough.
I'm saying we'll get up on the walls and we'll see these two naked figures.
All right, who's going in?
Around in the woods.
Who's going in? Raise your hand if you're going in.
Let's go in. I guess I'll go in.
All right. So you and the druid they saved, you have to stay out.
Ranger and druid.
There he goes.
Nice.
That's all right. The druid didn't really
See
like
a druid.
stone constructions, anyways. Nature's better.
Don't burn anything
Nobody
down.
wants these stupid
Yeah,
concrete
we'll let him know.
Wait, you did what to a forest?
I don't know what they're talking about.
You tried deer hunting with flaming
Yeah.
arrows.
Give us your
No, we
tinder
just
That
set it on
sounds like-
fire to.
That sounds like a very smart idea. Let's go do that.
book. Yeah, the druid wants to burn down.
We can call lightning probably.
Oh, yeah. Lightning hunting.
Only if he knows about a battle 10 minutes ahead of time.
That's true.
Of course, that game where we knew about the battle 10 minutes ahead of time, we had like 5 druids that all called lightning, had it
I
ready.
think we still lost.
We still lost. We killed a ton of stuff. Oh, that was pretty damaging. That was fun. Troll Lord, or Troll Con. Alright. So you 5 go in. They let you come in. They sell you some provisions. A
Guys,
gold
we're not
each.
about to do-
A gold each.
I'm getting
Gold
money.
each.
A gold each.
That's expensive.
I would like to visit. I'm sure they have some sort of armor or blacksmith here who can repair the small little things.
Yes. What do you have broke?
Nothing's broke. I just got a little scratch on my sword. I'd like to do repair.
It's a little more than a scratch.
It's just a scratch.
Yeah, I can repair it
smack
for
you
you.
upside the head with it.
It's gonna cost you a bit.
No.
How about your armor?
My armor?
I'll repair it. I'll repair it and trade for your armor.
Are you out of your mind?
That's what I thought he was asking.
You're gonna repair my sword in return for my
What kind of sword is it?
a bastard sword.
It's a bastard.
It is 25 gold new.
It's like nice to call your sword a name.
I'll repair it for 2 gold.
How about you're oversized and lopsided?
Seems a bit expensive, sir. I'll give you 1.
2. I'm dropping my price from 2.5 too. I'm giving you half.
He's dropping it to
gold off.
2.5.
1.
I'm dropping
and,
it from 2.5.
1 and
2.
5 silver. I'm broke
2.
here.
2's the bottom.
How you broke? We got a bunch of gold.
That's less than my standard rate of 10%.
Shh.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
All right. Fine. 2 gold.
Brother Corbin, man, that's the envious one.
Sister.
Follows-
Sister.
Follows people around like give them this cut.
Sister Corbin.
Sister Corbin.
It's no longer Brother Corbin.
That's the last time you'll drink from that.
It's like the guy that was called Jerry, now called Jenny.
When you experience on that very first trip.
Well, now she's not envious.
900 something.
Nobody needs a monstrosity like a
You
female.
didn't write it down?
You didn't tell us.
Nobody needs that.
Oh, I told him the next one. Yeah, it was, let's say 940.
What? What?
XP for the first.
The first day I told you I'd get back to the next session. He wasn't here for that.
Yeah, 940.
Yeah, 940.
Don't suppose the armor guy has a flamberge you would sell me for cheap.
As a what?
A sword.
What kind of sword?
Flamberge.
Flamberge?
You used to have the broken one.
It's 75 gold now.
That's a pretty rare sword you're asking about there.
He was never.
I don't have a lot of people coming here asking for a flamberge.
Depends on the culture. I think sword Flamberge is Italian.
Yeah. I could do one for 85.
I didn't know if they really made it. It was just something made.
Alright, fine. 82. Alright. 80 is really good craftsmanship. Alright. Anything else you want? I got a bunch of it wearing. What else you want? So I'm hooking you up. 80 was a heck of a
That's all I
deal.
want.
5 gold off. I got some armors. Give you a deal on those too.
Yeah, how much for your plate mail?
My plate mail? Ooh, I'm especially at plate mail. Especially at that. 670 gold.
That's not a deal.
Oh, it's a heck of a deal.
It's a bad deal.
Go to Derby, they're charging 800 gold.
They are at war.
Okay.
Fine. 650.
I have not that much.
Oh, well then. What else you got? Anything else you need?
I don't even have anything to sell, man.
I'm selling my trousers. Right?
So what? A horse? Don't buy a horse.
I said trousers.
Oh.
If I had a horse to sell, I'd sell him for that sword.
How about crossbow?
Crossbow? It's not really my specialty. I don't do those very well.
Well, who does? Surely this is a fort. Surely you have crossbows.
What kind of crossbow? You want a light or a heavy?
Whichever one I can afford. Probably a light.
What's your price range?
30 gold? 35 maybe? It's
Yeah. I could do that. I
30.
could go 35 for a light.
It's French.
How much could I sell these magical darts for? I wonder.
No wonder it's so not common.
Hey John, would there be anybody in this fort interested in magical darts?
You could ask around.
Oh yeah. I'll ask around.
Are you buying it?
No, I'm selling it.
No, Jesse, you buy that?
It's about it.
35 for like, okay. Yeah, normally I charge more, but these aren't my specialty, so I'll cut you a big deal on that.
As long as a fighter, I evaluate this thing before I buy it. It's a decent crossbow, right? It's
It'll
stuff.
function.
It'll
It's not going to hold up to too many, it's not going to last you for too many years, but it'll function for as long as you'll probably need it.
I'm buying the one out of the book, right? It's not like a -1 or anything.
It's just normal.
Okay.
It's only gonna. It's basically already got a damage point on it, though. That's the only weakness to it. Which means a couple fumbles. A couple fumbles going to break.
Fine.
But you could probably find somebody to repair it for pretty cheap. Somebody knows what they're doing a little bit better.
Broke.
So how about some of them?
Not enough people have died.
Darts.
You haven't been able to gather up party's fault.
Yeah, you find a guy. Find a guy.
Anybody here who sells
Keenan.
help?
He deals with magical artifacts and treasures. You go into his little wagon shop.
He's got like one of those little wagons.
Well, I was like, I don't really-
That's cool. So he's got like he's got like one of those old
He just so happened to be passing through. Sorry to spend a few days here.
wagons.
What you got, man? What you got?
There's extra dimensional space inside. So
I
this
don't
is
deal with
maybe
darts.
some-
Magic.
Wow.
It's a wagon of holding.
Yeah.
Kind of magical.
Well, I had one shot at me. Seemingly they home.
Oh, homing darts. That's pretty neat. How many you got?
Very
3? 2 gold.
all three.
For all 3. Huh.
Gold apiece.
2 gold and silver.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Shakes your hand, buys the darts, give you 2 gold and silver.
That is insane.
I have no use for them. They don't seem to home either.
It's probably like a +1 or something.
And you hear him, he turns around and looks at a piece of wood and he says something. You didn't really understand what he said. He throws it and he throws it like clearly he's not going to hit it. And
It's command word.
nice. I have a lot of fun with these.
Well,
A lot of fun. You know how many belt pouches I can knock off of this thing? This is gonna make me a lot of money.
He says that out loud?
Yeah. What, you recording this conversation?
Yes. I'm headed up.
He said.
It's like a quilting.
I will go, yeah. Do they have any place here that sells healing potions? Provided.
Did I happen to hear that command word?
Kind of.
What was it?
Casual.
Chasm.
Casual. Casual.
So I know the word.
That's what you heard.
Okay, so I know the word he said.
Yes. You. That's what you heard.
I'm gonna pay attention where this wagon is.
Do anything stupid in the military.
He's gonna steal it back.
I only need one. I'll just make it seem like he misplaced it.
Healing potion. Healing potion.
Yeah. Would be nice to have some.
A wand. Cure light.
A wand of cure light would be
Would be
fantastic, yes.
A wand of cure
Awesome.
light.
Yeah, we could use that.
That's like one of the first items you want to get.
A wand of cure light.
Yeah, but the prices are outrageous.
And the first level spells. I don't know how much a
Compared to
wand would be of that.
how much money we have.
Really hard.
Oh, it's gonna be monsters and treasures. It's a first level spell. I think they're like 500.
You can find cure light potions for
Oh, they're expensive.
340 gold.
I think we pooled all our money together. We could get one, maybe.
It's probably you run up there and go, what?
What? This is ridiculous.
How much is a wand?
You know, those are rare. How much you offering for one?
2
Him?
gold. 2 gold.
Like him.
2 gold?
And a silver piece.
Alright, deal. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, got it. No, wait.
Oh wait, you can buy a
Being
potion
recorded.
for 300. You can buy a whole wand with 50 charges for.
Stop.
It only has half a charge. It only does a D4.
This potion 250 gold. You don't even say anything. You just go.
Well, no, you have to whack the person with it first to get it. Kind of like, just kind of like breaking those things and shaking them up.
Glow sticks.
Yeah, so you have to whack the person before you can start healing them with it.
Oh, if I had
It's
to
gonna
go
be
kill
way
it.
more than you have money for.
Okay, fine, whatever. It was an idea.
This is what he says.
Yeah. I already bought it from
Wow,
2 gold and a silver.
Hey, you're a great shop.
It's like, Well, we must be in a ritzy part of it. Well, you know, it's just
Ritzy
it's
part
gonna
of
be a
the style.
No,
but
that's
you
not
can-
what he says to you. I'm just letting you know.
It's
Whatever.
an 85. Like,
They don't really have an
my
exact
sword.
price.
Just kind of
but-
look you up and down. Yeah,
I'm not
it's-
seeing anything
Yeah,
wand
well,
wise
that's
is less
nothing
than
in your size,
9,000.
Yeah. If you have to ask, it's out of your range.
The cheapest wand they have in here is 9,000.
You want to be extra. It's like, oh, judging by
Well,
the
there you go,
clothes you're
John.
wearing,
If you want to
can't
keep it
afford
low magic.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like
I'm
there's a
just-
thing in, I think, the UK. You overwalk to the store.
But then again,
buy
you
first,
if
and there's like,
you do get a lot
this
of
isn't for
gold
you.
though.
This is out of your
So
range.
So he says he'll sell you one for
are you serious? That's what
30,000. It's a great
Bought a
deal.
crossbow for 35.
That's more than I have.
Great deal. Take it or leave it.
51.
30K.
I had 40.
30,000 gold.
What?
30,000 gold.
I get 30,000 gold?
No, you don't.
Well, we just robbed the entire place.
So you only have 2 left.
And 17 silver.
So you're at 51.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Of course, I didn't buy a crossbow, so
Yeah, so I'm not the poorest, but I'm
Not a lot.
among the
I didn't have to
remaining.
buy too much
Less than
items.
20.
Though. I mean, I didn't have to buy armor or sword.
You know, I can't get there, so.
I got a
do
free
nothing.
staff, a lot of daggers and darts. I mean, basically.
I didn't have to buy anything, I guess.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to buy big armor.
Yeah, they don't have a wand of cure light in here. That's weird.
Well, it's going to be a wand first level spells. Don't they do it that way?
So technically, you could have a wand with any spell in it, couldn't you?
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm just having
Move
to.
on.
I'm about to build one myself.
That's a lot of work.
Alright, this fort sucks.
Let's get the hell out of here.
There's not really like a table for building that.
Alright, so we stay the night and then we
There
go.
is creating potions, creating scrolls, creating
that
magic
at?
items. And like 87.
And the monsters
Creating
treasures.
unusual items.
Cleric, charge her staff.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh, here
a
you go.
wand plus spell equals that wand.
Spell level squared times 1,000 gold pieces.
301.
So technically, you can put
So
any
it'd be
spell.
1,000 for a first level spell.
It's rich. You have to be a very well-to-do adventurer to afford these things.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I don't even have
So technically, again, that means you can put any spell in a wand.
it. There's a staff of healing. It's 31,000. It's cool.
I
Yeah.
think the issue would be.
There's no wand of pure light.
Oh yeah, and a nice military fort at level 2. I'm gonna get right on that.
Yeah, we don't get money. Not money.
Interesting.
You're gonna get money off of your dead.
Wow.
What?
Looking at
So I wanted to go dabble in that magic guy's hut and see what I can find in there, but I bet he's
spells,
in
they do
there.
have a lot of save or die stuff.
Yeah.
Look at power word stuff. Power kill.
Oh, power word. They have power words in this version?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're 3.5 spells.
That's power word. You should
No.
never have a power word.
Save no.
Well, when you pick new spells, make sure you check with me because there's certain things I'm not allowing. Like I'm not gonna allow power word kill. We're not using that.
Kills all creatures in the area of effect that have
I don't
15
play with
or
power
fewer
word
hit
kill.
points up to a total of 140 hit points of creatures.
That's silly.
No save.
I don't live in a world where you can just say something and kill someone.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure,
Just,
you
that'll
don't
teach him not to
have
make you angry.
So, should I try to get in that magic hut?
Are we doing anything else in this
Overnight.
place, or can we go into the hole?
What, you're gonna try to rob the guy with all the magic items?
I was thinking of it. I don't think I'm good enough because he has a magical hut. So,
You know, go ahead.
nope, not going to.
I was gonna say you have a friend, but no.
He just went up a level and this.
You don't know anybody that stupid.
While they were mingling around, I'm gonna ask about the war that supposedly started.
What war?
Because I heard that they were getting ready for war against the elves, so ask what the word is on that.
I don't know. We're just waiting for word.
I don't think they would know. They're kind of out in the boonies.
I know a lot of our troops have been sent inward. We're pretty minimal right now out here. We don't have any men out here.
course, we're kind of as far away from the hills as you can get. I know basically the whole eastern coast has been cleared. All the troops have been sent towards the west.
Anything else going on?
No. Elves have been killing caravans.
While you're here, 'cause that's one of the things that
Somehow they found a way to control skeletons and they're attacking caravans. No, for right now, I mean,
you wished you had paper to write things
the
down.
probably the next week will be pretty crucial. I've heard rumors we might be going to war in the next week. That's why all the soldiers are being drawn towards the west. We're getting ready to set up a blockade around the Elven Forest.
So we got about a week.
Good to know.
That's good.
As long as you stay over here, you'll be fine.
Okay.
I mean, there's 0% chance of anything happening on this side.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, good. I know what that means. They're dead.
Well, at least for any time soon. I mean, it'd take the elves a while to get over here.
Except for that nice little force that's gonna come
Well,
up
what
right
about the
behind you.
Yeah, well, that's why we're still staffed a bit because we're still protecting against the orcs. But we warned people about going south because we can't really patrol south much. We're low on men. Orcs have been getting a little more aggressive, but
You think they might use this for their advantage? Find out
potentially,
you're at war, come out here.
potentially. But we got enough. We got enough that we could counter the orcs. I'm not too terribly worried about the orcs. They generally stay in their mountain. I guess I would upgrade it to maybe a 1% chance of something happening.
Oh, you can transfer.
Still, you're pretty safe over here. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't go west though. Don't go west. Well, you guys look like you could fight. Maybe you should go west. Good money to be made. Mercenaries usually make out really well in war.
Every battle.
Heard anything from the doors?
You have to bring that.
No,
Bring it.
they've been silent for
Not you.
months now.
You said you were playing.
I don't know nothing about dwarves.
He was just reading.
I was reading.
He was under the impression you were one.
Oh, I just assumed you were talking.
Oh
so
no,
I
I
figured you
was
were complaining.
doing my ribbing of the
There
fighter
we
that
go.
went down in combat again.
I just assumed, every time you're talking, I just
Again.
assumed you're
He
whining
saw
about
you.
something.
He saw you open your mouth, so he thought you were playing.
Yeah, so if you're keeping score, Tracy's only gone down once. You've gone down twice now. Just saying.
He's like, yeah, you're doing it.
It's actually not true. He went down the slippy slide. Took him.
Slippy slide.
Yeah,
Oh, he didn't
that
go
knocked him
unconscious.
unconscious.
Oh, that is
I
true.
brought him back with the.
So, yeah, I forgot about that.
So
It's
you
kind of-
didn't even go. You went down outside of.
It is 2-2.
Yeah, he slipped and fell and knocked himself unconscious.
And-
so.
There's more than a slip.
And
when
you've
you have
never
a
been-
raging current of
And
water.
I-
you've
it-
never
it
been
did
wall
knock
of
me
water.
down. It did knock me
100
down.
feet tall.
I don't know what you're talking
We never
about.
said it was 100 feet tall.
We're just
That's
walking.
coming at you. That was 200 feet tall coming at you.
There's a little sprinkle,
Now
and down
it's
he
200
goes.
feet. The exaggeration.
Sharks in it and stuff like
It was
You've never been
Sharknado.
jinxed by Eric either.
It's changed into a Sharknado at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, those Sharknadoes, man. They're nothing to mess with.
Okay. Can we leave this fort now?
Yeah, okay, fast forward next day.
Alright. You leave. They wave goodbye to you.
We go find our Druid and Ranger.
Head towards the
Smoke. All right, we look where the fire is and head that direction.
Hold on. Eric, make a perception check.
That's a wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't ask me to do that.
Yeah. I just did.
I'm good at everything but listening.
Oh,
Scenes,
and spotting things.
Got a 16. Oh wait, 15.
You guys are better off sticking with the 16.
You hear a word that you just heard yesterday.
Do I?
Then you turn around and see a dart come flying at you. Barely misses your coin pouch.
Got you, Dex.
Yeah, you heard it just in time and it barely misses your coin pouch.
We're still inside the fort?
That
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Think about stealing from me, would you?
You didn't know about
The dart flies back and goes off somewhere.
It's like a runaway. They have those bullets.
I can't believe he had a freaking
Couldn't see where
homing
it came
dart.
from.
You didn't get it. I just shake my head. I know he's watching. I just shake my
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
I think he just
Yeah, I just added.
I've actually picked it random, so it's gonna get
Oh,
right.
what can I do?
Happened to be you. You happened one time to make your wisdom check. That's gonna be funny. Oh well, you're 5 gold short.
Oh, that's impressive. With Dark Voice, my managed to steal only 5 of my gold coins out of my coin purse. That is oddly specific for a dart.
Well, it was either that or take it all. I was trying to
Now
be a
your
little
coin
nice.
purse has 2 holes in it.
Whatever.
The in and the out.
While you were paying attention to your coin purse, you lost all your weapons. Best
The
thief
world's most
ever.
deadliest dart.
He stole your pants. Why? Because he could.
Well, he missed. Good job.
But it's coming back in the backpack again.
Is there anybody here who can identify this blue potion for me
Yeah.
as we're leaving?
I could try
Yeah.
it. If he lets me.
What is it?
Oh, wow. Where'd you find this at?
It was in a cave
Yeah.
off to the west.
This is pretty rare.
What is it?
It's a potion of restore mana.
Okay.
Drink it, it'll restore some lost magical energy.
I mean, obviously the fighter should keep that, right?
Yes, totally belongs with you.
Yeah, okay, good.
I'll give you 2 gold for it.
No.
It's pretty consistent.
I'll sell it for 1,000. 3 healing potions. No? Okay.
50.
Fine then.
50.
1,100. Okay, 900. Or 3 healing potions.
60.
Buy.
And leave.
I give it to you.
He's
Just crazy.
he takes it, just sells it for 60 gold.
With the rule that you cannot sell it.
With the rule you cannot sell it, he's thinking about that 60.
Alright, 75.
It's trading. I will trade you this.
Yes,
That's not selling, it's trading.
value.
No.
If you go on a value system, it's selling.
Trading and selling is 2 different things.
600.
Honestly, we have 3 ways of going now. So we don't really need the heal potions that bad.
80, that's the best I can do.
Then no.
Alright. Sorry.
I can't even get a suit of plate mail for that.
Even get a ring of the sword taken care of.
I need my new sword, but I can't afford that yet.
Alright, final offer, 90. Final offer, 90. Take it or leave it.
Leave it. Healing potions cost 300. I would expect to get at least that much for a potion of restore mana. No.
I'll trade you a healing potion for it.
Do it.
No.
Alright.
That's good.
91.
No. We want to go to the cave.
Alright. You sure? I mean, that's a really fair deal.
No, it's not.
Alright.
Just say I'm already walking to the store.
Yeah, I've left the fort. I'm running.
We left the fort. How are you even talking to me right now?
100! 100!
Why is he hollering at you for 100?
I don't know. Leave.
Man, I thought you'd take 100.
How would their prices are so exorbitant? They're only going to give me 100 for that. I'm sure, I give that to our cleric. And she can cast multiple heal spells for that. Why would I trade that for one healing potion?
True.
God.
All right, you move on.
Or 100 gold is a third of a healing potion.
You wasted about half the day here, jacking around.
Yeah.
Took a little bit to get your sword repaired. Anybody else want to repair anything while they're there?
Nope.
All right.
You can't do anything.
Cheapest prices in all of Dagoon.
Yeah, sure.
That's what the sign says.
They couldn't say that if it wasn't true.
Exactly. It's like the internet. You can't put something that's not true on the internet.
How much food did you guys get?
Oops. Oops. You're fine though. You got 5 rabbits.
Yeah, how many?
5.
5.
Please it's flying.
Yeah, 5 rabbits.
That'd be
Yeah,
each, right?
5 rabbits. Wow. All
Got
right.
some deer meat.
Flying
We're gonna split
rabbit.
with the druid.
I don't know what I ate. Is some kind of mushroom?
No, he has flying rabbits. He just keeps them on strings for whenever he's ready to, kill them.
It's like I ate a mushroom. I don't think it was the right kind of mushroom. I see flying rabbits.
No, you get about halfway to. Well, you get to the base of the mountains by the time it gets dark. Not really found. You haven't really found the tunnel yet. It'll probably take you a little bit to find its exact location.
I say we keep looking.
I say we camp.
Why not?
Don't search in the dark. There's no point.
Starfish, I can see it.
Well, you go search them. I'm not wandering around in the dark.
Let me guess, you're going to go off wandering. You're going to go walking in water.
Take go fishing.
I've also got dancing lights.
Oh, yeah, so you can just attract everything.
We're over here in the mountains bordering an orc land. What do you think walks around out here at night?
A tree?
A tree, maybe.
I don't think ants live around here.
It's just, I think we're asking for trouble out here in the wilderness, walking around at night.
Oh, hey,
I
cool.
also-
40 orcs. Nice. What are you guys doing?
Suggest, yeah,
Just passing through.
orc war parties.
Just passing through.
Suggest that we do
Please
not have
don't
a
eat
fire.
me. I'm just passing through.
Draw them in. Just lay down some bedrolls and keep a watch.
Or do half of the things and put it all and sleep.
Should be a percentage chance you randomly throw it into the tunnel.
Yeah, something like that.
So what's the decision? You moving on or you not moving on?
No, moving on.
Moving on. Okay. Going to look for passes at dark. How you doing it?
No
Lights or no lights?
No campfire.
Wait, are you camping or are you? She seems to be saying you're moving on.
I said not moving
Oh,
on.
they said you are moving on.
Pretty sure we were resting.
Okay. No campfire.
No campfire.
All pure darkness.
Put down some bedrolls in a circle.
Hey, how are you?
Split up the watch.
Who's taking first watch?
I will.
What's your
Not
favorite
the
number?
rogue.
I'm gonna sleep
You
the
want it on?
entire night. In a very easily wakeable position.
45.
So you're gonna sleep in a tree, so.
No, so naturally I'm gonna be in his backpack. So we can just shake it if he needs to be awake.
With your legs sticking out.
Yeah. Oh, this is comfortable.
All right.
The wrong direction.
He's taking first watch.
That's what makes it comfortable.
Who's taking second watch?
Who has wisdom?
The cleric has good wisdom.
Who else has
The druid will volunteer for it too. They don't need much sleep.
That'd be a good one.
Does that wizard have wisdom?
Has a high
Wizard does
wisdom.
not have wisdom.
I took first watch.
All right, druid second.
All right. My favorite number is 23. Who's taking third watch?
I will.
What's your favorite number between 1 and 100? What?
69.
You can get stabbed in the back in the middle of your watch without hearing anything. You're dead. You chose the magical number. Fourth watch. Sister?
I will.
Alright. What's your favorite number between 1 and 100?
36.
Maybe.
Alright. And any other watches, or is that gonna...
That's it.
That's it? right. On your watch. What do we got? 4 watches? It's about 2 hours each.
Yeah.
First hour feels pretty good. Second hour, fairly well. Except for 30 minutes into the second hour, you do hear some. But it's way off. It's well off in the distance.
John's famous orcs.
You feel pretty confident they're not going to find you. And it kind of goes off and it disappears after about 15 minutes. And you're not doing it. And that pretty much ends your watch. Who took second watch? Druid?
Yep.
Yep.
Boringest 2 hours ever. Ever. Who took third watch?
I did. No, he did. No, I did.
You hear the same thing coming from the other direction. About an hour in. It's a little bit louder this time though. But it does stay still outside of where you guys are. And you kind of snuck over a little bit, kind of just to see if you could see him. You couldn't really see anything. You did see some torches off in the distance, but they wandered on. No harm, no foul. And then we're on to the Cleric's watch. You hear the same thing. But yours is loud. You hear it. And it's not very far away at all.
Yeah, we must really sound asleep.
In fact, about 300 yards away from you, you see some torches coming over a hill.
And no, doesn't wake us up.
No. If we're not on watch, we'll never hear anything.
Oh, with this party, that's just normal. That's normal.
This is why we have a watch.
This is why you have a watch. Alright, they're coming. What are you going to do?
Like everybody else.
Alright.
Apparently we can't hear when they're right on top of us. Hitting their drums.
So the cleric starts going, wake up, guys. Wake up.
Oh, that
And you
wakes
all
us
wake
up.
Yeah. This doesn't wake you up.
Sleeping like a baby.
That wakes you up.
Yeah, we like this soft, gentle. Wait. Something? Getting something?
Alright, when I wake up, I immediately begin donning my armor.
Hold on.
It's kind of warband we don't want. There's a lot of them.
Get it?
Ah, Eric, you woke up from the drums.
Oh, cool.
Nobody else.
Oh.
Nobody else.
And I'm the one with keys.
Oh, you woke up from the drums too.
Yeah, we don't
The
get
druid
out
did.
of level.
It's true.
My enhanced hearing didn't wake me up.
Nope. I rolled a 2 for you. You were sound asleep. But
There was a marching band in my dreams.
anyway, everybody else wakes up and hears the roar. And there's some orcs coming over the hill. You can see them now. See at least 5. And there's a 6th.
I'm putting on my armor.
And a 7th.
I am going to
And an
hide
eighth.
and case my targets.
9th.
Yeah, short bow.
10th. 11th.
And onto my horse I go after I get my armor on.
12th.
You start running away.
13th.
And I start going away.
Start moving towards wherever that tunnel's supposed to be.
14th.
Start getting out of the way.
15, 16, 17. There's 18.
I think we're all running away from them.
19. 20. 21. And you'll see any more coming up. Oh, wait. 22. There's one straggler. Amazingly, that's all I rolled on a D100.
22.
Only rolled 22.
That's enough.
Yeah. I don't know. With a sleep spell and a tangle spell and the fact that you usually kill him with one attack, you might be able to. Running's not a bad option either. So you're running away from him.
Talking about us or
More or less getting out of the way, not really.
Alright, so what's the plan?
I'm hiding. I started hiding as soon as I was woken up.
Okay, so she's just hiding. What are the rest of you doing?
shooing away the opposite direction, or maybe even.
I'd say kind of just go out of the way, so they just go.
You're kind of camped at the foot of these hills, where the mountains,
Yeah,
and the mountains are this way.
yeah.
The orcs are coming from this way, over kind of a hill. So they've just gotten over the hill. You guys are kind of down a little bit. They're still over 300 yards away from you.
Yeah.
It's not quite clear if they've seen you or not yet.
Can we go perpendicular to them?
Yeah, I just want to avoid them, let them go on by.
So you're gonna go like that way?
Perpendicular, I think.
I don't know.
Can't we hide like to the side?
Pretty
Like,
much.
I'm not just moving along.
East is not an option. South is probably not an option, unless you want to ride through the orcs. So pretty much all the
West is
options
not
are
an
west
option.
or north.
North is not.
East is the mountains.
West.
Yeah,
They're coming from the south.
yeah.
Go.
Then I'll go west.
Okay. You're hiding. You're going west. You going with him?
Yeah,
Okay. You going with him?
have to save them.
Are you going with him? Are you going with him?
Yeah, might as well.
Are you gonna stop hiding and go with him?
The wizard's no longer going anywhere. He's dead.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
They have 22 chances to spot us.
At a very, very hard difficulty, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm just like the guy on in scale mail riding his horse.
Statistically speaking,
That one guy
I
just
should
sees
roll at
us.
least one natural 20. Oh, I forgot about the last two.
Last dude.
That's fine. Let's try to conversation.
Well, you guys start riding off. You do hear, "Hey, I think I see something. Maybe. I know I saw something." They start kind of moving towards your way, but you're too far away for them really to. A couple of them actually did see you, but then you kind of rode off and disappeared. You managed to avoid them potentially.
Yay!
You do, however, after about 15 minutes of riding, see more torchlights ahead of you.
Oh, good grief!
And you hear it. Roar! Some orcs are riding towards they're moving from north to south.
Now we just stop.
It's not as loud. They're probably over 1,000 yards away.
Now we should stop in the middle and then go towards the direction we need.
I don't really feel like fighting a war band of orcs, so I guess we just spend the rest of the night trying to avoid them.
There happens to be 19 in this war band.
Yeah, but we kill them, and then the next war band comes.
So it's pretty safe here, probably. And you actually do happen to be kind of up on above the terrain around you, so it would be easier to spot if anything gets close to you. Which is why you can see these ones for about 1,000
Well,
yards away.
considering we were on the last watch, should be.
Yeah, it's getting close to getting light.
I think we'll just hang out here till dawn.
Well, she should be about dawn.
We're pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
We were riding for 15 minutes, so yeah, I should
Alright.
be right there.
You ride out the last hour. About 2 hours left in her watch. This happened pretty early in her watch, but it's about an hour till daylight. You ride out 30 minutes, you kind of hear it a little bit, but after that, you don't hear anything else. You would assume the orcs got bored and went home. They're probably around somewhere, but it looks pretty clear. Daylight comes, you don't see anything. Your little mini watchtower.
Okay, Ranger, find us this hole in the ground.
See what I can do with this.
The map should be a little easier.
We have a map of the world.
not really anything to lead to it. You have to do it by brute force, which is kind of go into the general area and just searching. It's just going to take some time.
I forgot my pick.
Any ideas on how to more quickly
Somebody
find
give
it?
me a number, between 1 and 100.
33.
Other number. Someone else. Someone else.
0.
Someone else.
Between 1 and 100. 0.
What do you got, Ryan?
54.
That was actually
4 hours in, the rogue happens to find the hole.
Who does?
The rogue.
By falling into it?
Nope. He's kind of looking, he's like, this looks kind of strange. Well, he didn't find it per se. He finds a part of the mountain that has some strange writing on it. He happens to call the wizard over. You would recognize this as being a magical door,
Open sesame.
which you would
Your name
assume
is
would be
Sesame.
what you're looking for.
What's the rating say? Speak friend and enter.
Speak friend and enter. That we will have to do.
Why was a dwarven door needed an elvish word?
It's not Dwarven. It's actually a language you don't.
Memoria.
Yeah.
Well,
I still couldn't decipher that good.
yeah, because one time they were very closely aligned. That's why they had such a big falling out.
You know.
Cyber's an it,
It's
right?
a very ancient elf.
I speak Elven,
A very ancient elf.
so I might go to the
Very,
cipher.
very few would know this. Fluently.
I wouldn't know it fluently. I'd have to piece it together. I could
So
try.
I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it ends up taking you guys a while to study it. We'll leave it there. It's a good place to stop.
Yeah, it is. Before we enter the
We'll come back next time and we'll start there.
A wizard will bravely sacrifice himself.
I don't want to get us into too much. That's probably the best natural stopping point we're going to get to for a little bit.
Short.
AXP for
That gives us some time to take care of other business we need to tonight.
I think we made enough XP.
How much did
What did you just say?
Oh, you don't need any more XP? Okay.
What the hell did you just say?